Morning everybody, welcome back. I thought I'd return back to St John's in Lee Marston. One of the few graveyards that I get creeped out in. I don't know what it is about this place, but something unsettling it always seems. The last investigation I did here, not so much, but the previous times, a bit. It's early Monday morning. Children are in school. There's no breeze. It's sunny. It's freezing cold still, but it's a beautiful morning. Good morning, spirits. Does anybody here remember me from my last investigations here, my last visits? My name is Dave. Put the GoPro on, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? In case you don't know, my name is Dave. I've been here before. Any spirits here remember me? You've got a lovely graveyard. It seems quite peaceful this morning. As I say that before the aeroplanes fly over, no doubt. Birds are active this morning, so spirits, I'm only here to communicate with those that are able to or willing to. The device I've got is a camera. It won't harm you. It's just recording things in a moment. I've got two cameras with me. If you want to show yourself on either one, that would be fantastic. Talk into the microphone that I have. Let me hear your voice. It's very peaceful this morning, it appears. And the last time the first time I came here, the activity on the K2, it was as still as it is now. And I asked for the K2 to be pushed over, and it did. Leaning slightly to the left, but it moved to the right. I wonder if we can replicate that today. That's only if the spirits are willing to do so and help. Like I say, when I come here to document these visits, I aim to show the world that the paranormal exists. But I can only do that with your help. It'd be fantastic if a spirit could come out and show themselves as a form of shadow figure. Let's show the people of the world that the paranormal does exist. Let's give answers to the skeptics. Spirits, if I stand on anyone's grave, I don't mean that intentional. Some of these graves are missing headstones. The overgrown grass doesn't really help. A little bit of activity the first time or the second time I come here on Alice's grave. Good morning, Alice. Are you here with us? Spirits, spirit of John Black. Now, the last time, if I remember right, there was some kind of relevance on one of the spirit talking apps. If you want to sort of believe in that. I mean, personally, I think it's a go-to. It's a good conversation maker. If you get stuck what to say, it can bring out a bit of a conversation starter. But I do believe the last time there was a little bit of activity around your grave. As you can see, guys, I've got the EMF, the Kaiwitz EMF, on top of a grave, on top of the gravestone. It was on green when I switched it on, but it's sort of fluctuating. It seems to be on a steady orange at the moment. John, if you're with me, could you make that device go into the red? Is it possible you could make that device spike up into the red? It's between 35 and 40 on the reading. John, if you're not happy with that device on your gravestone, maybe you could stop the activity on that device, make it go to green. Or do the opposite and make it go to red. Make the thing spike. I've also got the traditional EMF here on top of this grave. It's a grave that is so badly worn, you cannot read anything on there. So it's the man or the woman with no name, unfortunately. are you with us this morning? Could you make that device flicker? Would you be able to make it spike up into the yellow maybe? It's spiking a little bit higher there now. Now, I'm not suggesting any spirits are doing this. But I did ask for the device to spike a bit higher. If John's not able to do so, maybe some other spirit. There's also someone called Sarah here, which is buried. So we got John and Sarah, beloved wife of the above. So we got man and wife. Would that be Sarah maybe is affecting the device? You know, if you tip that device off your headstone, it probably wouldn't harm it. It would take some force to do that though, considering there's no wind, no breeze. It's absolutely, pardon the pun, deadly still. Now the coyote is probably going to time out and turn itself off in a minute. I thought I'd switch graves, because I always have a funny feeling when I come here that this Alice is quite active. There was something I'm sure I got the last time. Oh, I've got a spiker. Here we go, right in the yellow. Good morning, Alice. I mean no harm. I don't mean no disrespect by putting that device on your gravestone. It's just a way of communicating, that's all. If that is you making the device go into the yellow, would you be able to possibly make it go into the red just to let me know that you're here with me? Could you do that, Alice? I'd appreciate it if you could. If that is you doing that, thank you. Alice, are you okay with me being here? Please take it to the yellow again if you can. Thank you. Is it possible you could just make it stop flashing just for a second? Alice, I know it's not a circus show, but I would appreciate it if at all you could tap that bell. I know that would take you a lot more energy to do that, but if you could, that would be fantastic if you could do that. I've moved the coyote's EMF onto that small grave there, and it was spiking up a little bit higher. And just to show you, there's no overhead cables. The only electrical device are the ones that are on me or this camera. Now the EMF on Alice's grave is stopped. Oh, it's back on again. Alice, am I okay being here with you? Solid yellow. Thank you. Once again, guys, I never profess these devices to be 100% truthful when it comes to paranormal. Like I said, they are a go-to. What I've done is I've turned on the ghost tube. The ghost tube, first word says beside me. Is there a spirit beside me? Please make your presence known. Would it be Alice? EMF has settled down a little bit. Alice, have you lost your energy? Do you want to build it back up again? Which spirit is beside me? Could you tell me your name, please? Is the spirit to the left of me or to the right of me?
Absolutely not.
Okay, is the spirit in front of me or behind me? Would a spirit be able to show himself or herself on this camera?
Hidden.
Is somebody hidden? Or is there a hidden object here? Could you tell me what's hidden? Beside you and hidden. Are you hiding beside me? It makes no difference if you're not going to show yourself if I can't see you, so you don't need to hide yourself. But if you want to come forward, try and show yourself. Alice, would you be able to tip that device off your headstone? The one with the lights on. Has any spirits got any messages for me? This is about the third or the fourth time I've been here now.
Can you hear her?
All I can hear is birds. Birds singing and birds crowing. When you say her, is it possible you could tell me her name? Or is it in fact Alice?
Buried.
Or is it in fact Alice?
Buried.
Buried. Well, I suppose I'm in the right place for you to say something like that. So Alice is the beloved daughter of William and Elizabeth Brown. Are you at peace with your parents, Alice?
Bidden.
Alice, if that was you that was trying to communicate via the EMF meter, I want to say thank you. Would you be able to spike into the yellow again, just to say goodbye? I'm going to remove the bell from your headstone. Right, let's move on from Alice's grave and John's. Any spirits over here remember me from the last time? The last time I was here, I was with my daughter. Well guys, I thought I'd just change locations to this smaller, newer section. K2's having its moments flickering there. Not saying it's paranormal, but it's been there for a few minutes and it was steady on green before. I thought I'd try my luck again with a bell. So we got Isabel, Herbert, William, Frank. Are there any spirits here wish to communicate? These divining rods, if you move them out, that is generally a no. If you cross them, it is generally a yes. Interesting. If that was a spirit, you can see there's absolutely no breeze. Thank you. Herbert. Herbert, are you not happy with that device on your gravestone? No. Herbert, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Herbert, would you make the lights flicker up to the yellow, or maybe even the red? I don't know because of the sunlight, but it is, or it was, flickering on the green there, just below the yellow. Like I say, Herbert, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I just put these devices on gravestones to try and communicate. Are you willing to communicate with me just for a short while? Herbert, is that you coming through? Would you be able to make your presence known by way of knocking that device off the headstone again? If in fact it was a spirit that did it in the first place. Spiking on the green. Other than that device on your grave, or these rods, is there any other way you can make your presence known? Do you throw a branch towards me, or a small stone? But are you here with me? That was a yes. I don't mean to antagonize you, Herbert, but I'm putting a bell on your grave. Just tap the top of it. Two for yes and one's for no would be good. Are you okay with me being here? That one was pushing to the left. So I'm going to say no. You're not happy with me being here, Herbert? Would you prefer it if I moved away from your grave? And some will say, oh, your hands are moving. That's a yes. All right, Herbert, I'll respect your wishes. Okay, guys, I've got the Bell on William's grave. There's a K2 here on Eleanor's grave. We've got some activity here. I say activity, it's flickering in the green. Good morning, Eleanor. Are you okay with me being here? As I've said previously, I don't mean any disrespect. If you want to try and communicate through this device on top of your headstone, if you can make it flicker into the yellow, I mean, it's in the solid green there. The yellow, orange or red. If you're not happy with it on your grave, just knock it off. Could you tell me, are you at peace? K2 seems to have settled. These are pushing apart. Now I asked if you're at peace, and that's gone to no. Spiking in the green again. When I say, are you at peace? These rods pulled apart. Is that because I'm disturbing your peace? Would you rather me not be here? Struggling, but they're pulling apart. Eleanor, are you okay? Are you actually okay with me being stood by your grave? I'm going to put that down to a no. How about I'll leave the device on your headstone, but move away. Just getting a waft of perfume there. Are there any spirits here that could tell me your name? Just giving it a bit of volume, that's what the clicking is. We've got Dorothy here. There's of course Eleanor. Let me go through the names again on some of these graves. There's Rosemary, Alan, Kathleen, William, Frank, Herbert, Isabel, and Annie. My name is Dave. Eleanor, I understand you don't like me stood next to your grave. Man, when I mentioned the name there, the K2 just lit up. Eleanor, just knock that device off your headstone. I'll be happy to move it elsewhere. Would you be able to let me hear your voice through this device? Please. Only if you want to. It's on the green again. Solid green. Of course, the debunkers will think, oh, that's your devices. Of course they will. Tom, is that you with me?
Yep, Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Good morning, Tom. Could you say good morning? It's a beautiful morning to be standing in a graveyard. It is. And I mean no disrespect to anyone. I do always feel creeped out for some reason at this particular graveyard. Something doesn't sit right, but I can't pinpoint why or what particular part, for what reasons. Would anybody be able to tell me what's not quite right with this graveyard? Would a spirit be able to come and stand next to me and have a chat? Eleanor, could you come through? I'd really appreciate it if any spirit, other than Eleanor, can push that device off a grave. Spiking in the green again. Are any spirits here not at peace? Tell me your name. I can only assume everybody here is at peace. until the likes of me come along and disturb your day. But like I say, I mean no disrespect, I'm just here to communicate, that's all. Providing you're willing to, I can only do it with your help. That's a name that keeps coming up often. Diane. Any names that I've mentioned before? If this device could come out and spell any names out. Are any spirits here connected to the church? Are any spirits here be able to tell me what it's like on the other side? Where you are now? Is it the stereotypical heaven, the beautiful place? Spirits are believed to come and go as they please. Would anybody be able to come and visit me while I'm stood here? Somebody wants to come and stand beside me. Eleanor, could you say a clear yes if you want me to remove this device off your headstone? Some creepy whispers coming through. Eleanor, I'm going to remove the device off your headstone now. Once that giant bee passes by. Eleanor, thank you. All, if any spirits at all have in fact communicated with me, I want to say thank you. I keep saying this, I mean no disrespect. Does anybody want me to come back here? I did promise the last time when it was warmer I'd come back, and here I am. Thank you, spirits.
Goodbye.
Be interesting, get me headphones on that one. Well guys, I always think every investigation in the graveyard's interesting. Seems very peaceful and quiet this morning. Whether anything actual paranormal, I don't know. I'd like to think so. But as I said earlier, this graveyard is one of the few that creeps me out. I don't know why. There's just something I can't pinpoint. Well, spirits, I want to say thank you all for communicating if you have. Well guys, I think I'm going to bring the video to an end. As always, thank you all for watching. Totally appreciate it. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, John. And thank you everybody else who's watched this. Until the next one, guys, I'll see you all on the next video. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. Bye for now.